Hello and welcome to my channel. I want to show you some things today about the C diatonic tuning, which originally was created by Jerry Bird, and he used a 7-string steel for this. In today's little lesson, I'm going to be using a 6-string Epiphone Electar Model C. Now, the key difference between my version of this tuning and his is that on the bottom he has an E string, which I've taken off of my tuning, obviously, because I don't have 7 strings. But I found that it really works really well. No major differences or problems I've run into yet. So I'm going to show you some of the things you can do with this tuning, what the notes are, and talk about the string gauges. So just to get started, as you'll notice, I do have 6 strings, and they are tuned, starting with the lowest string, string 6, F, G, A, B, C, and E. So if you notice there, I still have 4 of the notes that come from a standard C6 lap steel tuning, and that is strings 1 and 2, which are E, C, string 4, which is A, and then all the way down on string 5 I have G. So those notes are in your standard C6 tuning. So if you have a good working knowledge of 6-string lap steel in C6 tuning, which is C, E, G, A, C, E, then you should be able to come to this tuning and at least get started and kind of have an idea about how to kind of work through some songs and melodies on it. Now the big difference is my 3rd string is a B and my 6th string is an F. Now if you notice, those 2 strings are tuned a little bit higher than the strings that would normally be in that position. So when you go to restring your instrument, if you want to try this tuning, then you may be able to take 4 strings out of a lap steel pack you already have, but your 3rd string and your 6th string will have to be a lighter gauge. My 3rd string is a 17 gauge, and my 6th string is a 30. I actually got those out of a pedal steel pack that I had laying around, but you can order those strings individually, or maybe you have some discarded strings laying around that you can get those out of. But once you get tuned up and ready to go, there's a lot of possibilities here. You can get a lot of pedal steel type sounds once you get good with your bar slants. You can do things like but there's also a lot of pedal steel sounds that don't require bar slants. If you grab strings 1, 3, and 5, you almost get kind of a B and C pedal type effect there with that 7th chord. And if you grab strings going all the way down to strings 3, 5, and 6, you almost get kind of think of that as hitting your B pedal and your E and A lever. So just to give you some example of that put together, because I know it's hard to get an idea of what you can do with it by just hearing the individual chords, I'm going to kind of run through something here. So see, by putting that together, you're able to get some runs that really do sound like you're using pedals and knee levers, and it could be a really great trick to have laying around. Maybe you've got a gig coming up and there's a couple songs that kind of require a little more than just some standard lap steel. Maybe you could incorporate these sounds and get the pedal steel sounds you're looking for without actually having to take along a pedal steel. Now, as you can see, I don't have any palm pedals or benders or anything like that. If you do have those on your instrument, that's great. Those are also a great way to get some pedal steel type sounds. And then this tuning really shouldn't be looked at as just a tuning to get pedal steel sounds. It has a lot of potential all on its own. But you very rarely come across many people that use this tuning, or at least in my experience, I have not. And I've been doing some videos of it and got a lot of questions about it. So I know that it's still kind of a mysterious tuning, and maybe you've been thinking about trying it, but you're kind of stuck on another tuning or C6 or B11th or A6, and you're kind of unsure about moving over. And I can tell you that I was I'll move the camera up so you can see me. I was kind of in the same position. I wasn't really sure about trying this tuning. I had played 6 string C6 lap steel. I've messed with pedal steel before, and I've got to really say this tune has really been something I enjoy. I'm definitely going to keep it on one of my lap steels, and I still play C6, but I find that this tuning offers a lot of possibilities. It's good for those, all kinds of pedal steel type stuff you want to do. And sometimes you'll just be playing it and something will just jump out at you that you didn't discover before. And in the probably 3 months I've been using this tuning, I've probably discovered something new almost every time I sit down to it. So I hope that you'll give it a try. If you do have any questions about it, be sure to drop those in the comment below, and I'll see if I can possibly answer them. I can tell you this will not be my last video on the tuning. I'm going to do some more where I actually demonstrate some songs in full form. For one, I'm going to do Crazy Arms, an old country standard. I'm going to do that. I may delve into Cold Cold Heart, which is another song that lines up really, really well with this tuning. And I'm going to show you those songs in full form and kind of show you how I kind of use this tuning to my advantage to get a lot more out of those songs than you normally could. So be sure to tune in for more videos on that. And again, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be sure to answer them. But most of all, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and I hope you'll check out my videos in the future. Be sure to subscribe so you'll get a notification when those come up. But thanks for watching, and have a great day.